Nature, the silent assassin. Our planet, a tapestry of life, color and beauty, but also of danger. From the ocean depths to the highest peaks, nature presents endless wonders, but it also holds relentless forces that can take our lives in an instant. Today, we venture into the wildest corners of the globe to discover those countries where Mother Nature, in her magnificence, also becomes the deadliest threat. Are you ready for this journey? Join me as we explore the 5 countries where nature stands as the most relentless killer. Hello, the animal kingdom. Today we explore the 5 countries where nature is the biggest killer. Do you think your country is on the list? Stay until the end. Number 1 will leave you speechless. We begin our journey on the island continent, a place of unique beauty and wildlife. Australia, home to kangaroos and koalas, also houses creatures that defy imagination and represent a latent danger to humans. In the turquoise waters that bathe its coasts, hides an almost invisible enemy, the box jellyfish. Its venom, fast-acting and lethal, can stop a heart in less than 3 minutes. But the threats are not limited to the ocean. In the rivers and swamps lurk the imposing saltwater crocodiles, true living fossils with tremendous strength in their jaws. Every year, multiple attacks on humans are recorded, a reminder that caution is essential in this wild paradise. The waves, which for many represent relaxation and leisure, become deadly traps on the Australian coasts. The unpredictable currents and changing tides are responsible for numerous accidents each year, taking the lives of locals and tourists alike. We cannot forget the inhabitants of the desert, venomous snakes like the taipan snake, whose bite can be fatal in a matter of hours. Australia reminds us that natural beauty often comes with a latent risk, a price that some pay for challenging nature's domains. Our next stop takes us to India, a land of contrasts, where the majesty of nature intertwines with urban life. In this country, wildlife is not limited to jungles and nature reserves, but is integrated, sometimes tragically, with the daily lives of its inhabitants. The king cobra, with its elegant hood spread and its penetrating gaze, is a symbol of respect and fear in India. Its venom, highly toxic, can kill an adult elephant, and each year it claims the lives of thousands of people. But the cobra is not the only predator that inspires respect in the Indian jungle. The Bengal tiger, with its orange and black coat, is synonymous with power and fierceness. Despite conservation efforts, encounters with humans are increasingly frequent, especially in rural areas, where tigers seek food and territory. The rivers of India also harbor hidden dangers. Gharial crocodiles, with their elongated jaws full of teeth, are a constant threat to those who venture into their waters. Although their diet consists mainly of fish, attacks on humans, especially children, have been recorded. Nature in India reminds us that coexisting with wildlife requires respect and caution. It is a reminder that the line separating civilization from the natural world can be very thin. We now enter the heart of the Amazon, in Brazil, a country that houses the largest rainforest in the world, an ecosystem of incomparable richness and diversity. Its winding rivers, its giant trees, and its exuberant fauna are a spectacle for the senses, but they also hide dangers lurking in the shadows. In the thicket of the jungle, among the leaf litter and branches, hides the Brazilian wandering spider, possessor of one of the most potent venoms in the animal kingdom. Its bite, in addition to being extremely painful, can cause muscle paralysis and, in severe cases, death. But it's not just the small creatures that inspire fear in the Amazon. Green anacondas, constrictor snakes of enormous size, are capable of swallowing prey much larger than themselves. Although attacks on humans are rare, the mere thought of crossing paths with one of these creatures is enough to make your blood run cold. The Amazon rivers, for their part, hide piranhas, carnivorous fish with teeth as sharp as blades. Although their reputation as man-eaters is exaggerated, their bite can be extremely painful and cause serious infections. In Brazil, nature shows us its wildest and most exuberant side, but it also reminds us that life in the jungle is a constant struggle for survival. It is a world where beauty and danger go hand in hand. Our journey now takes us to South Africa, a country of breathtaking landscapes and wildlife that captures the imagination. On the African plains, life and death intertwine in an ancestral dance where the struggle for survival is constant. Among the most feared animals in Africa, the hippopotamus occupies a prominent place. Despite their robust appearance and herbivorous diet, these territorial giants are responsible for a large number of human deaths each year. Their aggressiveness, coupled with their size and strength, makes them formidable adversaries. The rivers and lakes of South Africa are also home to Nile crocodiles, apex predators that can reach impressive lengths. Their patience when hunting, coupled with their bite, the most powerful in the animal kingdom, makes them a constant threat to any creature that approaches the water. But South Africa's dangerous fauna is not limited to land and water. In the air, birds can also be lethal. The ostrich, the largest bird in the world, is capable of delivering lethal kicks with its powerful legs, especially when it feels threatened. South Africa reminds us that in nature, even creatures that seem harmless can pose a deadly danger. It is a world where survival depends on the ability to adapt and respect the power of nature. We arrive at the end of our journey in Indonesia, an archipelago of unique beauty, but also a hotspot of seismic and volcanic activity. Located in the famous Pacific Ring of Fire, this country is prone to suffering nature's fury in its most devastating form. Earthquakes, often followed by tsunamis, are a constant threat in Indonesia. The earth trembles with relentless force, opening cracks in the ground and generating gigantic waves that sweep away everything in their path. Volcanoes, majestic and terrifying at the same time, are part of the Indonesian landscape. Their eruptions, although hypnotic, can be devastating, spewing rivers of lava, ash, and toxic gases into the air. Floods, caused by torrential rains, are another natural hazard that plagues Indonesia. Rivers overflow, flooding entire cities and towns, leaving a trail of destruction and death in their wake. Indonesia reminds us that nature, in its immensity, is an unstoppable force. It is a country where beauty and danger coexist in a delicate balance, and where survival depends on the adaptability and resilience of human beings.